Flash, huh?
You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not. You have not enough minerals. Not enough energy. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Your probes are under attack. You require more Vespene gas. Base is under attack. Embrace the glory of battle. We stand as one. For command. Not enough energy. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. I hear in shadows.
Okay.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. I hear in shadows. Not enough energy. You have not enough minerals. I hear. You have not enough minerals. Silverfish, Croyor! For honor. I hear in shadows. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. I hear shadows. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Command me. Honor guides me. I return to serve.
Definitely.
You have not enough minerals. 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 I hear shadows. Not enough energy. I return to serve. Not enough energy. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. I hear shadows. Your probes are under attack. I hear shadows. I hear shadows. You require more Vespene gas. I hear shadows. I hear shadows. Not enough energy. I return to serve. You require more Vespene mineral field. You require more Vespene gas. Research complete. You require more Vespene gas. Mineral field. I return to serve. You require more Vespene gas. Cassant data plot. We seek enlightenment. Research complete. You have not enough minerals.
My charge.
You require more Vespene gas.
Cassam de Templar.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Upgrade complete. We embrace.
I got another one.
Our pylon is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Justice be done. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. 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 Vespine Geyser exhausted. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Vespine Geyser mineral field depleted. 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 Upgrade complete. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Okay, so we went up against a Zerg named Flash. I'm pretty sure Flash is supposed to be like one of the best players in normal StarCraft, so he seems inspired. So he gets fancy so he can get out a couple more drones early. And so let me turn this down a little. When I scout him, I see this guy is 12. And I make a really, really, really ugly wall, but it did the job. He decided he was not going to play macro game. He wants to attack. So, as soon as we knew that that was the case, we focus on our wall instead of our expansion. So now, of course, here he comes. Alright, here comes the fight. So, I'll be surprised if he doesn't work. Okay, so we have our one zealot in a really, really ugly wall. Like, terrible. The worst wall ever. But it is what it is. And I think we're chrono boosting out a stalker because we just want to fill this wall, and then I end up like trying to pylon this wall, which is dumb. Probably should have done like I needed something that had 3 grid spaces to cover this, so there's no overlap. But yeah, because the zealot eventually dies. I'm still watching this guy's view, so he just watches this whole thing, and then they have to run around the wall to get to the stalker, and the stalker is going to be able to take on these guys. So the way this guy, I'm telling you, and this reminds me of my boy Spider. If he ever watches, this video, this is what you remind me of. Is it's a bronze player that got to gold from doing the 12 pool. Because as soon as the 12 pool is stopped, this guy has no idea what to do. He's just like this is bronze. I'm surprised he injected. I'm honestly surprised he even did an inject. And the other thing too, we have a gas for what? Like, what is this gas for? Because you're not mining it. Why even make this? It just makes your build more inefficient. And then his response to his cheese not working is defense. He used 1, 2, 3 potential drones instead. And now he's finally, I'm surprised he has his hatchery out. I mean, this guy just seems like he's, look at this. Look at all these lings. Why? He's terrified of me attacking back, but why would I attack back when I know I'm on 2 base? Zerg does not want to be in this position. Look at this army. He's still just pumping Zerglings. This is a bronze player. 100% bronze player. We scout. We see that he did in fact expand.
Metamorphosis complete.
So now this guy has to learn how to macro. So I think in the grand scheme we helped him. But you can see like he's freaking out. He's got spores. He's got a spore. He made 1 million Zerglings. We're on a second page of Zerglings. Yikes. Yikes. And now we're almost 30 drones ahead. 27. Crazy. Inefficient. So let me show you, let's talk about something else real quick. He's got inefficient mining. He's got 1 on this one, 2, 1, which means he's got at least 1 with 3. So this one has 3, and then he's got 2 with 1, and he's down 1 worker. This is extremely inefficient. And then he's focusing gas over minerals. I don't understand why he's chasing gas so much. Oh, is it because he wants to do a Bayman bust, I guess. I don't know. Very, very weird. But just real quick, I'm gonna go to like 1 minute. 1 minute. Because here's where the real... Here's where the game is already going to go in my favor. Right here. Let's go here. We're gonna... Right there. Pause. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Perfect. Perfect saturation. And now look at this. By default, simply from making sure that my patches are being mined efficiently, we are already going to have a lead. We're already going to have a lead of almost 100 minerals, 100 minerals a minute. That is a zealot. That is 2 more probes. That is like, if you think this is nothing, then this will be the reason why you'll never get to the highest play. You have to learn how to perfectly mine at least your first mineral line. Perfectly. And then we try our hardest not to disrupt this mineral line at all. If he has a drone in the mineral line, we're definitely not attacking it. We don't want to disrupt this economy. This is a perfect economy right now. So everything else we'll just put into the assimilator, and then we'll use this or an extra probe to build our buildings. We don't want to touch these ever again. So let's jump back to 6 minutes. So 6 minutes. Play again. Get back to our monster lead. So we're 30 ahead. Okay, he just did a huge drone window. And then he sees like, oh, okay, this dude has a rather large army. And the only reason that I ended up finding this army up here is because I wanted to expand here. And then I was like, oh, there's a big-ass army right there. And he's just being super active with Zerglings that are doing nothing. He's literally just wasting his, he is taxing his own APM on a bunch of units that are doing nothing. He would be 1 billion times better off if he had just turned these into drones. I mean, this is 1, 2, this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17 additional drones he could have had. Which translates into more bases, which translates into more drones, which translates into more bases, which translates into more drones. Like, he's just running around these Zerglings because he doesn't know what to do at this point in the game. He's just absolutely clueless. There's a million C and Viz dudes. How much does that even cost, I wonder? So 150 in I mean, really it's 300 in resources because it's gas as well. Creep spreading, not injecting, not expanding. I mean, you can make like 3 bases.
Mineral field depleted.
And we, on the other hand, are. It's not perfect. I'm definitely like, I have a long way to go. But I always like to watch my opponent, because it just gives me confidence to see, like, truly, no offense to this guy, but it gives me a lot of confidence to see how bad other players are. And this dude is just really, really bad. I don't know. I know that makes me like a bad person to say that, but sorry. It's like I said, it's to help my rank anxiety to watch a player to be 50, 47. Look at it. I mean, look at it. It's like I destroyed his economy. He just did it to himself. He's just inefficient. He's trying to beat me. He's trying to climb the ladder on a 12 pool. He's putting all his ducks into the 12 pool hat. And then he's going to move a real army. A very, very real, maxed out, I want to say almost 2-2. Let's see. Almost 2-2 army. It's almost like I should have waited 8 seconds before I even did this engagement to get the maximum out of this this army. But so all I did was I just hit my hotkey for my army hotkey for my army and just hit X and then went back to macroing. You can see, like, I'm not looking at the fight. He has to worry about the fight. I don't care at all. he has to deal with this. That's his problem. So this is his view because he's going to try to do everything he can to beat this army. And meanwhile, I'm just gonna do upgrades and get my Remax ready to go. I do send the army off the mini-map because I saw his army run out the mini-map, so I just attacked up this way. And then we do look here, and we see that he has like a handful of corruptors, but we don't have any air units that we're worried about. So then he just decides to caustic spray onto this pylon to depower like one building. It's just, there's no point. Like, people like to raise up their APM, but they don't have effective APM. Like, if the things you're doing, if you're just doing a lot of things, whoop-de-doo. You need to be doing things that matter. If you can do a lot of things that matter, that's mastery. But look at this. Like it's over. It's just like 100% overall. Which he realizes. Because behind this army, we're just gonna be warping in an entire new army behind it. An entire new army. Like, I know that I was trying to do warp-ins, but I literally couldn't because I'm still maxed. I couldn't even, let me see, actually, let's back up a little bit. Then I gotta go work out. You can see here,
Upgrade complete.
we do a warp it, and we remax. And then we see that our fight is going really well, so we just reinforce it. We're just gonna reinforce with 2-2, 3-3 on the way. This army that's already gonna win the game by itself. But the point is that behind this attack, that we are just keeping maxed out, and we're keeping our economy as efficient as we can. We're trying to keep everything as efficient as humanly possible, and we're doing a pretty damn good job this game. A really, really, really good job this game. And I found that I do really like selecting the warp gates. I really, really like the select all warp gates thing. It's lazy. Like I say, a big fan of Vibe and his B2GM. He doesn't like it for whatever reason. I'm like, sign me up. I wish it would do not just all warp gates, but just like every production building in general. And then the other thing that I'm going to start doing, because right now what I've been doing is on 4 is my Nexus, on 5 is my production, on 6 is my upgrades. But I think I'm just going to do 5 and just have upgrades on 5. And I'll just, because then I really need to get used to tabbing through. So if I have to tab to get to my upgrades as well, then it'll just help me get better. Because I'll tab to make my immortal, and then it's like, oh yeah, and then let me tab and check on my upgrades as well. So that was that game. It was a stomp. We recognized the 12 full. We fixed our wall, did a little bit of chrono boosting to get army out to defend, and then we just went straight back to macro. So real quick, if we just put it on like ×8, we can see so we make our dude, and then we check on the expansions. He does his attack, we defend it, easy, we expand, he expands. The difference is we are really focusing harvest. We're really focusing harvesters. We never really stop making harvesters. We're constantly chrono boosting every time we have energy onto our nexus because we want to continue to make probes. And what we're doing, just something to think about, is we're doing 2 gate, 1 robo. And then as soon as around the time that this mineral line is becoming full, we expand. As soon as this mineral line is full, we're going to expand. We're always going to expand before we take our gases. So that's currently what I'm trying to practice. So now we're on 3 base. And now we should expand again because we're way over. And then we try to expand here. We run into his army. We just and then we're just like, okay, let's. And then we take our gases. And we fill our gases. And then we fill this mineral line. And then we should expand. And we do our gases. And we do a little bit of static D because this is a really far out base. We're gonna do the same thing on this base. And then we'll expand again. And then when we take our 3rd base is when we add in these 3 buildings and we start working on the upgrades. And this, I think, has, from the games that I've played, has felt like the most powerful macro iteration for Protoss. It's very important. Very important. Like I say, like I'm just some scrub. I know this. I've watched Vibes beat a GM. I'm on like my 5th or 6th time that I'm watching the whole thing. I'm obsessed. So everything that I'm saying is just regurgitating this pro player and what he's saying. But there are some things that he didn't say that you just, if you watch it as many times as I have and you're really just concentrating on like the minute things that he's doing, it is this expand before gases. Fill the mineral line, expand. Gases. Fill the mineral line, expand. Gases. Fill the mineral line, expand. Gases. And it seems to do pretty well. 3rd base, we make these, and then as soon as these are done and we're paying attention, we wanna get our Templar archives going. And consider all of your resources as not expendable, right? I definitely was like, yeah, I could take Blink. I definitely was thinking, yeah, I could do Psionic Storm, but I didn't do it in lieu of being able to eke out and squeeze out, that extra base just a little bit faster, those probes a little bit faster, maxing out a little bit faster, getting upgrades just a little bit faster. Because this is the last thing I'm going to say, because no one listens to my YouTubes anyways, but the last thing I'm going to say is there's an understanding of this game. This game is about cutting corners, being as efficient as humanly possible, and being as greedy as your opponent allows you to be. This opponent, as soon as his 12 pull failed, he let me be as greedy as I wanted to be. And so I took full advantage of that. So then when it comes down to the fight, he has this 145 army with 0 upgrades versus a very close to being 2-2 when the attack hits Archon, Zealot, Immortal army. So let's just see what it groups up. So it's yeah, I don't know why my Is it because we're on ×8? It's like my Archons were like invisible. We have Archon, Zealot, Immortal are the main pieces of this army. The Stalkers were just an initial, like, I'm not sure what he's doing, so I'm just going to do Stalker because they can attack air and ground. They're good against everything. And then the Sentry is strictly for scouting, but we'll use his Guardian Shield for the fight just because it reduces incoming range damage from units by 2, which is actually pretty huge. And then we auto follow like an Immortal with our Observer, so it doesn't just die. I think it does end up dying, but this dude just, there's no way. Is that when you got the Observer? That's actually super level 4 or something. He just dropped he dropped the acid, and it just happened to land on my dude. That's crazy. So that's it. GG. Fun game.